Hi guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's pickacard reading, we will find out what will the month of June bring for you. So you have three groups to choose from. For the first group, I have this blue stone and blue marble over here. Then for the second group, this green stone and green marble. And for the third group, this orange stone and orange and white marble. So feel free to pause the video over here. This has become so... just a second. Alright, so pause the video over here, meditate on all three, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You will find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the blue group, first let's take a look at the overall theme for you for the month of June. And the cards that came out for you were cornucopia, Imrama, where are you being called to journey to, and release. Alright, so the month of June for you will be all about working towards wish fulfillment and your wishes coming true as well. Throughout this month, you're going to feel a very strong pull towards a particular place or a particular activity. And I feel like this has been going on for some time. There is a particular place that has been calling out to you, or a particular thing that you are being very drawn towards. It can be anything, joining swimming classes or learning how to play a piano, can be anything. And this month, that nudge or that feeling is going to be so strong that it'll be impossible for you to overlook it or once again put it on the back burner. And it's quite possible that finally you will give into this nudge and you will either go and visit that place if it's feasible, or if it's an activity, then you will give it a shot. This month will also be all about releasing things, releasing situations which are no longer serving you, releasing connections which are no longer in your highest good, grudges, negativity, toxic patterns, fears, all of those things. You will strive hard towards becoming a new, improved, better, more positive version of yourself. Like autumn comes, leaves are shed, somewhat like that. So overall, the month of June for you will be about accomplishing happiness, getting more in tune with your intuition, trying to understand why your soul is feeling a pull towards something, trying and exploring that instead of getting afraid by it, and realizing that as you are progressing, as you're growing old, as you are getting more aligned with who you're meant to be, what all do you need to bring forward with you, and what all can you conveniently leave behind? Alright, now let us break down your career, love life and health for the month of June. So let's take a look at your career first. So the tarot cards that came out for your career for the month of June were Knight of Pentacles and Three of Wands. A lot of you that have been trying to either go abroad for higher education, or you've been trying to get a job at some MNC, that might happen this month. I'm seeing that if you have started something new of your own, a business, whether online or offline, you've taken baby steps towards it. You have really put your all into planning what it is that you want to do and going about it, what products do you want to be there that you offer, things like that. Knight of Pentacles will witness growth in this business venture of yours, although for the month of June, the growth might not be as much as you'd like. And I feel like this is something that's relatively new. So June can offer you a lot of opportunities for bettering whatever this is that you've started, lots of learning opportunities. Now, when I say that the growth won't be as much as you want, it's not that there won't be any growth at all. It's just that the pace might not match your expectations, the income might not match your expectations. But with Three of Wands over here, Spirit is telling you that do not give up, keep hustling. Slowly and steadily, you will be able to, create a name for yourself or set that benchmark. And you'll like that. So even though the start is a bit slow, but it is steady, and that is the good bit. You will keep on getting regular clients. So don't lose hope in that sphere, in that department. Knight of Pentacles is also telling me that there can be a small increment in your salary at your workplace. Your company might ask you to travel somewhere for some work, so you can expect to take an office trip, work-related trip. I'm not really picking up on any large distance over here, so this can be an intercity or interstate travel, not really anything outside of your country. I'm also sensing over here that if you had been waiting for communication from someone, maybe some company that you had interviewed for some position and the HR people hadn't gotten back to you, that might happen this month. If you have been unemployed for some time, you will be getting a job opportunity, although the salary might not match your expectations, but it'll be good. I mean, it'll be good enough for you to finally get you out of that phase of unemployment and into the workforce. All right. Coming to your love life for the month of June, we have Page of Cups and Six of Pentacles. If someone had wronged you in the past, you can expect to receive an apology from them this month. Their apology might not sound very sincere to you, is something that I'm being told, but it will be a genuine apology. You might not feel that way. You might feel like it's just something that they're saying. It sounds more like a formality and less like a heartfelt apology, but it will be a heartfelt apology. The problem over here with the Page of Cups is that this person that you're dealing with, they are not as emotionally mature as you are, which is why sometimes, you have more expectations basically because that is how you are, but they aren't there just yet. They don't match up to you in terms of expressing how you're feeling and thoughts and things like that. So you can give them that leverage over there, but they will be apologizing to you. Someone will develop a huge crush on you and they are going to confess their feelings to you. This can be a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm also sensing over here that whoever this person is that will be confessing their feelings to you this month will actually go on to become a very good match to you. There is long-term potential over here. That is if you accept their proposal. Because the Six of Pentacles over here tells me that in this connection, at all times, there will be very good balance, very good back and forth, and reciprocity. You both will together create a very good system of checks and balances in this connection. And somewhere Page of Cups tells me that you will also feel an attraction towards this person. It's just that they will be making the first move and confessing their feelings towards you. So if you're single, I don't think that you will remain single in June. If you're in a relationship, I see that relationship progressing happily with the Six of Pentacles over here. Some of you might conceive this month. So if that's something that you don't want, you might want to exercise more precautions. And like I said, for those in situationships or separations, you can expect communication from this person. All right, coming towards your health for this month, we have the Ace of Wands and the Fool. You might adopt a new practice for your health, for your lifestyle. You might join a new gym or start following some new fitness YouTuber or just change your fitness regimen, fitness routine, whatever it is. But you are incorporating a new element basically in your lifestyle, keeping your fitness and your health in mind. And I can already tell you that it will be successful. Whatever this new thing is you want to try out, it will be successful. However, if it is something that's becoming very popular on the internet, or if it is a new diet, I would advise you to do your proper research before just jumping into it. But I do see that you will be getting good results ultimately from it. You are being advised to journal if you can this month. It's going to help you with your mental health a lot. So that is something you might want to consider. I don't think it's something that you've done before, so you might have questions around it. You might not know where to start and what exactly to write. Just let it flow freely. Just write whatever comes to your mind. Pour it all out. All right. Spirit's advice for you for this month, for the month of June, is Giraffe, which says aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. So from this card, basically, Spirit is advising you that for the month of June, do not set low standards for yourself for anything. You will get a good start wherever it is that you're hoping for, whether it is your business, whether it is your job, or whether it is personal relationships. All right, but that does not mean that is it now. This is where you have to settle, or that you've reached a saturation point. No, because through this card, Spirit wants to remind you that you are a very wise soul. There is a lot that you can do. So do not get disheartened just because your stepping stone is this big. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. I hope you have a fantastic month ahead. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, Group 2. So for those of you who chose the green stone and the green marble, first let's take a look at your overall theme for the month of June. So the cards that came out for you were All Tied Up, Star Mother, How Can You Mother Yourself, and Wonders. All right, so Group 2, in the month of June, you can feel a little bit frustrated about some things. It's also possible that you might end up feeling like you're all alone, feeling like you're very helpless, and basically not able to find a way out of certain situations. But with Star Mother over here, this card is basically here to remind you that the solace that you're seeking in someone else, or the safety net that you want somebody else to provide for you, all of that has to come from within. And I feel like this will be like something new for you, something new that you discover about yourself. This month, basically, with Wonders, you will be discovering the strength of your soul, how strong you are, how resilient you are, and how self-sufficient you are, basically, because you're the one who got yourself out of icky situations this month. You did not rely on anybody else for comfort, for solace, for ideas, for suggestions. You figured it out all by yourself. So the month might start a bit bumpy for you. It might start with you feeling like there's nobody around. Whom do I turn to for help? Or, like the rug has been pulled from underneath your feet. And then ultimately, it just hits you suddenly that you are the only person whom you can trust the most, and you are the only person who will always be there for you. And the moment that this realization hits you, and Wonders over here tells me that this isn't something you've really paid attention to before. Maybe you're the kind of person who in the past has relied a lot on other people, especially emotionally, but now all of this love that you have already within you, you will be redirecting its flow inwards. You will be nurturing yourself. You will be very mindful of your needs. You will be very mindful of your emotions. And the more in tune that you get with your emotions, the more in tune that you get with your needs, eventually you will start breaking out of these ties over here. You will start breaking out of these ropes over here. Because you will be your own knight in shining armor. You wouldn't need anybody else to rescue you. So this month is a lot about discovering yourself, discovering your strength, and truly understanding what the meaning of self-love is. All right, now let's start by taking a look at what your career will be like for the month of June. So for that, we have King of Wands and Nine of Swords. And I remember when these two cards fell out, immediately I heard with great power comes great responsibility. So King of Wands over here tells me that especially if you are working right now, you have a job, you might be given a lot of additional responsibility. All right, you might be asked to fill in for someone, or you might suddenly get transferred to a new department, or just like lots of additional work outside of your job profile. And that can stress you out, not a bit, but a lot. Especially if I try to correlate this with All Tied Up, it seems like you might not get a lot of help from your colleagues or from your seniors. Maybe everyone's busy in their own work, or nobody's just available all the time to clear all your doubts. So you have to figure it out all by yourself, trial and error, and ultimately you will get the hang of it. Because the King of Wands at the end of the day is very victorious, and they know what it is they're doing. So yes, initially, this work can trigger your anxiety. It can make you feel like you're a fish out of water, but ultimately you will get that respite. You will figure it out, and you will be successful, no matter how much work you're given, no matter how different it is from what you usually do, but you will ace it. Also, if you are a business person, if you do something of your own, the Nine of Swords tells me that you might get so many clients or so much work that you might find it difficult about, how you're going to turn back all the orders or how you're going to manage everything. Maybe you're a one-person company. But don't worry, because things will be all right. You will figure it out. Stress is very common, especially if there's too much work and you're the only one that's doing it and only you know how to do it, so there's nobody else available to help you, but you will figure it out. I think it is in moments like these that you will come to realize just how powerful you are. I feel like Group 2, you're the kind of people who underestimate themselves a lot, and when you rise to the occasion, you are full of wonder for your own self. You're like, how the fuck did I pull that off? So that is basically what I see happening in your career. Moving on to your love life for the month of June, we have the World and Strength. If you are already in a relationship with someone, I see you guys starting a new chapter in your relationship. So maybe you are taking the relationship to the next level, making it official, meeting the parents, fixing a date for the wedding, popping the question, or deciding to start a family. Whatever it is, based on where it is that you are right now on your relationship journey, of course. If you are single, I am seeing that there will be at least one suitor, most probably a Leo. Leo will be prominently present in their chart, who will attract your attention. But you will not give into it. This month, at least, like this month, you will not get into a relationship with them, but yes, you will try to get more acquainted with them. You will try to get closer to them. So will they, of course. You both will hang out with each other a lot. You will get to know each other a lot. You will basically, this month, create the foundation of a connection, because somewhere both of you will know that there is good potential over here. So let's just not rush into anything. Let's just first take this time to understand each other better. However, things can get sexual pretty quickly between you both. If you want to give into it, that's cool. If you don't, then you might want to, not lose yourself in the moment, of course. And if you are dealing with someone and you're in a situationship or separation, firstly, I am sensing that you and your person live at a lot of physical distance from each other. And this month might especially be a test of your faith in this connection, or a test of your loyalties towards each other in this connection. With Strength on the World, the physical distance might especially take a toll on one or both of you, maybe because of certain restrictions or something like that. You guys are not able to meet each other, or you know that one proper face-to-face conversation is needed for a new cycle to begin in this connection, and that's just not happening. Although I do see it happening, but towards the end of the month. So the whole month you might spend fretting and worrying about whether this connection is non-existent in reality, and it's just something that you're making up in your mind. And then bam, as the month is about to come to a close, something positive will happen. Because the World and Strength over here is telling me that this connection is very strong. There is a very strong spiritual bond between you both, and that is the very reason why, despite so many hardships and so much physical distance, you both are still constantly, cosmically connected to each other. And I think in addition to finding out how strong you are, you will also be surprised to find out just how strong this connection is with the person on your mind by the end of the month. Either they're going to reach out to you, or you guys will finally be able to have a face-to-face conversation and just clear the air and try and figure out a way to start a new chapter for yourselves. Coming to your health in the month of June, we have the Sun and the Two of Wands. So nothing much to panic in the health department. Mostly your health will be absolutely fine, nothing to worry about. But you can complain occasionally of pain in your neck and pain in your back. So if you have a desk job or something, so of course spraining your neck is, that's something that can totally happen. Or back pain can also happen if you're sitting in a chair for a very long time. So now that you know this, you can perhaps take mindful breaks and look up or do some neck exercises, or just get up from your chair every now and then and take a walk in the office, something like that, to help you out with this. Alright, Spirit's guidance for you for this month is Kingfisher, which says, be patient and focused. So when you're getting restless, lots of negativity, lots of negative thoughts can just come rushing to you. But it is very imperative that this month you stay calm, you stay focused on your goals. Don't compare yourself with anybody, don't listen to anybody, just you, your goal, and that map that you have in mind about how to get from point A to point B. That's it. The more in control you can be of your emotions, the more easily you can calm yourself down when you're panicking, the better it'll be for you. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. I hope you have a fantastic month ahead. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, so for those of you who chose the orange stone and orange marble, first let's take a look at your overall theme for the month of June. So the cards that came out for you were action, protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval, and taking risks. Alright, group 3, this month is going to be very power packed for you, no doubt about it. You will be in a very fearless energy this month. You will have a clear goal in your mind, what it is that you want, and you will go for it. No inhibitions, no strings attached. People around you might try to warn you or might try to ask you to slow down a little bit, tell you that, basically question your motives, question your dreams. But protection over here is telling me that this is all because their vision simply just does not match yours. And protection over here is asking you very clearly to take the power in your own hands and cut the cords of any limiting beliefs or any inhibitions that others might express towards you or towards your goals and dreams. You cannot be tamed. So don't even let anybody try and do something remotely close to that. If there is something that you want, go for it. You will be going for it. I mean, I'm just informing you in advance that you can expect a lot of, you will be able to sense that you are bursting with energy. Like, now that you know what you want, you just cannot wait to get it, or you just cannot wait to take concrete steps towards achieving it. I'm also sensing that if someone tries to stop you, you will get very agitated or very irritated, but it's okay. It's okay. Not everybody has to understand why you're doing what you're doing, as long as you are sure of yourself, which you are, as I can already see over here. The thing with taking risks and protection is that for most of you at least, whatever it is that you have decided to do might not be either it's something that's very unconventional, or it's just not something that the people in your family or friend circle have seen a lot of people do or done themselves. Which is why either they're just looking out for you, or they just have their doubts about it. And for a lot of you, I'm also sensing that whatever it is that you want to do is different in the sense that maybe everyone in your family has always done just that one thing. Maybe everyone in your family has always been a doctor, or everyone in your family has always been, in the teaching field, in the education field, and you want to do something different. But protection over here has made it very clear that in the month of June, nothing can keep your soul bound anymore. Your soul finally knows what it wants. You know what it is that you want, and that's it. Maybe your whole life, everybody else was just deciding for you, and now you have just let yourself loose. You're like, finally in the month of June, you're realizing that this is your life, so you get to decide. And you have taken your decision, and nobody and nothing can make you change that now. Alright, now let's look at your career situation for the month of June. So the cards that came out for it were 9 of Cups and 8 of Swords. So 9 of Cups over here tells me that a lot of your wishes with regards to your career will be coming true this month, so that is really nice. But 8 of Swords over here is telling me that maximum number of you, of course, will not let other people's inhibitions get the better of you, but some of you for some of you, other people's words might slip into your protective field, and you might start having second thoughts about your career goals. But do not let that happen. Take the blindfold off and understand that you have what it takes to fulfill all your dreams. And I do see that happening over here as well with the Nine of Cups. Those of you who at the moment are feeling very trapped in your current job or current work situation, with the Nine of Cups over here, in June, whatever change it is that you have been hoping for, whatever shift it is that you have been hoping for, whether it is to get transferred to some other department or whether it is getting a new job or altogether changing your field of work, that will happen. For those of you who have their own work, I am seeing that with Eight of Swords, perhaps for some time now, you've become very fearful about your work. I mean, maybe you've started getting very afraid of competition, or of people trying to bring you down, or people bad-mouthing you, or you just started having doubts about whether or not the track that you've chosen for yourself is right or wrong. But this month, firstly, of course, with this ongoing theme, you will realize that you are absolutely right. And secondly, with Nine of Cups, some major wish of yours regarding your business, whether it is grabbing the limelight or getting big clients, big money, will come true. And I think that is what will help you understand or gain confidence in yourself and in your choices, that, you know what, no, that's fine. I am on the right track. Just because what I do is different from others do, that does not mean that what I'm doing is wrong or that I will not be successful in it. All right, now let's take a look at your love life for the month of June. So for that, we have Justice and the King of Swords. All right, so someone will express their feelings to you, although their way of doing it might not be very conventional, it might not be very romantic. In fact, just like Dwight, they might actually say it in a very matter-of-fact way. It is your birthday. And you'll be like, what? So it might take you some time to digest it. Also, with the King of Swords, I am seeing that this is someone who, this is someone. They're either very popular in your community or they are your senior at your workplace. Just basically someone whom you weren't expecting, basically, to confess their feelings for you or to even have feelings for you in the first place. So I am picking up on this this energy of feeling very, very surprised when this happens or when they tell you how they feel. But the good thing is that with the presence of Justice over here, this proved to be a very good match, actually. If you do give them a chance, of course, that is. You wouldn't regret it, basically. Because this person, King of Swords, if they're telling you that they have feelings for you, they mean it, all right? This is a person of integrity. So you can take their word for it. If they're telling you that they have feelings for you, if they're telling you that they have very genuine intentions for you, they want to be in a long-term thing with you, you can trust them. They will not let you down. If you are in a situationship or separation with someone, you can finally hear from them. And if you are in a relationship with someone, maybe from the past few weeks or months, you guys were going on having useless verbal fights or just basically not able to understand each other's viewpoints, or there could have been instances where you felt like you were putting in more effort into the relationship as compared to them. So I think this month things will get way, way better between you both. The scales will get balanced. You guys will talk out your differences. Everything will get sorted out, and the balance and love in this connection, in this relationship of yours, will get restored. All right, let's take a look at your health now for the month of June. So for that, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. All right. Either for your own sake or for someone else, you might have to spend a lot on medical expenses this month. That is one message that I'm sensing. There can be days where you aren't feeling the best in terms of your emotions, but I don't think you'll be sharing that with a lot of people. And if you feel like that, if the energies get very low or very sad or very dull for you, that is okay. Just let it pass. If you want to seclude yourself, lock yourself up in a room, not talk to anybody, just sleep, that is fine too. Everyone's way of coping with things does not have to be the same. And I feel like for most of you, your method is just being left alone. So that's fine. You can have backaches this month, so you might want to make sure that you're not lifting something that's very, very heavy and taking care of your posture. Spirit's guidance for you for this month is Ant, which says cooperate for the highest good of the community. So if you can do any community service this month or give some charities or donate your time in some NGOs, then that'll be highly appreciated. And if you can see that there's someone around you that's struggling, even without them having to ask for help, if there's something that you can do from your side to help them, you should definitely offer that to them. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now. I hope you have a great month ahead. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.